Dick Whittington. There was once a boy called Dick Whittington. He lived on his own in the country. Dick was very, very poor. He had no money for fancy clothes, yummy food, or a warm, dry home. "I need a job," he thought. So he looked for work. He asked boatmen, builders, and blacksmiths, but no one needed help. One morning, Dick saw a farmer. "Can you give me a job?" he asked. "Sorry, nothing here, lad." "Why not try in London?" said the man. Dick knew London was a big city, many miles away. "They say the streets are made of gold," said the farmer. "Gold!" thought Dick. "I'll be rich!" He thanked the farmer and set off at once. Dick walked for miles and miles and miles. But when he arrived in London, the streets weren't made of gold at all. "They're just dirty and smelly," thought Dick. He looked for work once more. He asked bakers, butchers, and boot menders, but no one wanted help. Soon it was dark. Dick needed somewhere to spend the night. "This will have to do." He curled up on the steps of a big house and fell asleep. The next morning, Dick woke to hear someone shouting in his ear, "Get off these steps!" A woman stood over him. "Go away!" she yelled. Before Dick could move, a man came out of the house. "Go back to the kitchen, Mrs. Curry." "Are you all right, son?" he asked. "Come inside." Dick had never been in such a grand house before. It was full of beautiful things. "Wow! Welcome to my home," said the man. "My name is Mr. Fitzwarren. My ships take things to be sold all over the world." Mr. Fitzwarren gave Dick a job in his kitchen. Dick spent the day washing pots, cleaning floors, and peeling carrots. It was hard work, but Dick was happy with his new job, and everyone in the house was kind to him. "Good job, Dick." "Well done, lad." Well, almost everyone. "Out of my way, scrapot!" After his first day's work, Dick was taken to a very top of the house. "You can sleep in the attic, Dick." The room was small, But Dick didn't mind. A bed of my own. Just as he began to fall asleep, he heard a loud squeak. A mouse squeezed out of a hole in the floorboards. Squeak! Followed by another squeak and another squeak. Seconds later, the whole room was full of mice. Dick couldn't get a wink of sleep. It was the same every night. Just as Dick heads hit the pillow. Not again. Squeak, squeak. The mice came out. The mice drove Dick crazy. I must get rid of them, he thought. A week later, Mr. Fitzwarren gave Dick his first ever wages. Wow, a whole penny! Dick couldn't wait to go out and spend his money. That afternoon, he visited the big city market. There were hundreds of stalls. Dick had never seen so many things for sale. I could be here for hours. Then he suddenly saw just what he needed. A cat will keep those noisy mice away, thought Dick. He bought the biggest cat from the store and ran home. I'll call you Tom. That night, the mice appeared as usual. But this time, Dick was ready for them. Go get him, Tom! Tom, the cat, chased the mice back into their holes. At last, I can get a good night's sleep, thought Dick. Well done, Tom. Dick and his cat curled up and fell fast asleep. A few days later, Mr. Fitzwarren called his servants together. One of my ships is going on a sailing trip, he said. If you have anything you want to sell, it can go on the ship. It sails tonight. Dick thought for a moment. He only had one thing to sell. His cat. Maybe someone will give me 2 pennies for Tom, he thought. Dick put his cat onto the cart that was going to Mr. Fitzwarren's ship. That evening, Dick couldn't sleep. He felt bad about selling Tom. The mice were back too. The next day, he wandered around, half asleep. Wake up, you lazy boy, growled the cook. Work harder! From then on, she made Dick work twice as hard as anyone else. She was mean for a month. I'm going back to the country, thought Dick. Early one morning, he slipped out of the house. He walked and walked. until he had almost left London. Just then, church bells rang out. "That's strange," thought Dick. "The bells sounds like they are calling to me." "Turn again, Whittington, thrice Mayor of London. They are telling me to go back," he realized. "And they are saying I'll be the mayor 3 times. How odd." Dick could hardly believe his ears, but he went back to Mr. Fitzwarren's house. A surprise was waiting for him. "Congratulations, Dick," boomed Mr. Fitzwarren. "You are rich." "Rich? Me?" "The King of Barbary bought your cat." "His palace was full of mice, and Tom chased them off." Mr. Fitzwarren handed Dick 2 bags bursting with gold. "Here you are." Dick used the money to buy and sell things, just like Mr. Fitzwarren. He grew up to be one of the richest men in the city. What's more, the bells were right. Dick did become mayor of London 3 times. "Hooray for Dick! Wonderful, Whittington! 3 cheers for the mayor!"